Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm already loving this arc an awful lot. I gave a big long reason as to why last time, so I'm going to keep it brief this time, I promise, when I just kind of let you know where I'm at now, which, as you can probably see by what I'm wearing, is like 2 minutes after I finished the first one. So I will just kind of let you know briefly before we head in to see what's going to happen. Before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, guys. Oh, I forgot to mention something last time. Before we get into, let's do some housekeeping, because I did not mention this on the last episode. So for episodes 1 and 2 of season 4, I had subtitles on. I turned those off last time. We had a little discussion about, like, you know, there was talk of, like, later in the season, there will be something that it might help if I can kind of, like, see the words on the screen while it's happening. Since that was later in the season and there were some people who, like, weren't totally on board with the subtitles, I'm like, well, let's just put them aside for now. And, like, we'll revisit it later in the season, whether, you know, I maybe want to just turn them on for that episode or whatever. So for now, we're going to ditch subtitles. But that is why they weren't in the last episode. Sorry for keeping you in the dark about that for a whole episode. I meant to mention it last time. But getting on to the episode, that ending, wow, threw me through a loop with having Saw pick up Ezra and Sabine. Again, you know, super awesome save. Was great that he was there, but at the same time, you know, this brings up a lot of other issues that we might run into. First off, ooh, I thought for sure I felt a bug on me. Isn't that weird? I thought for sure I felt it. It's probably like one of my bracelets. I didn't mean to jump 10 feet. I'm sorry. Yeah. Problems with the whole Saw thing. First off, like, you can tell Hera's like, do not take my crew, my family, and just abscond with them to wherever. He's like, ah, it's fine. They'll be fine. Saw is like that, like, uncle that shows up that's like, he's fun, but at the same time, you're like, oh, God, please don't get my kids killed. Don't do that. Oh, dang it, guys. I think they're going to see, particularly Ezra firsthand, that, like, you know, there's kind of been this, like, back and forth of, like, maybe we should just be fighting, like, no rules, no holds barred, doing whatever, no sanctions, no politics, no rules or of war, engagement, whatever. And I got into this whole thing last time, so I'm just going to say I could honestly see both sides on this. I don't know what the right answer is. I do know that eventually we win, and I do know that eventually the Empire really does make a big stand in terms of, like, yeah, we really don't care about your silly Senate and all that different nonsense. Like, we are the Empire, we rule everything, and we're gonna show you. So I'm very curious to see what we're going to learn on this adventure, because, you know, we always have a little learning. We always have a little bit of a lesson, a little after-school special kind of, you know, gonna learn a interesting, maybe tough lesson about life today and more. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little scared. I'm thrilled to see Saw again. Seesaw. I just realized how that sounded. But yeah, guys, I think it's going to be intense. I think we're definitely going to, like, experience some stuff. So without further ado, I said I would keep it short, right? Let's go ahead and get started on the next episode of Rebels. Let's do this.
The words you're looking for? Thank you.
We appreciate the save.
Thank you.
We turn the worst case scenario into the best.
Yeah, I wish Hera would see it that way. Technically, we just disobeyed orders by blowing up that relay.
Following orders will only get you so far. Then you have to take control of your destiny.
Yeah, like when we hit the Empire hard on Mandalore.
I heard about that. It's exactly why I need your help.
You need our help?
I knew it.
This is
I knew
Freya's
it.
station. I recently acquired intel on a secret Imperial cargo being loaded aboard a civilian freighter there.
What cargo?
Remember Geonosis? The Empire
Yeah.
wiped out a whole population because they were building something. Something they've hidden away.
Uh-oh.
Stop looking for it. You two and your droid are good at infiltrating Imperial bases. And I just saved your lives.
So what you're saying is that we owe you one.
I
Your
knew
choice.
this.
You can go back to Rebel Command and run Mon Mothma's errands. Or
Oh, he really
you can
doesn't like Mon
help
Mothma.
me do something that might actually matter.
Oh, I think I guess when you put it like that,
Oh, stop complaining.
He's like,
They're
I don't
better
like
than
it.
the orange.
I'm embarrassed. Oh, look at you and your bright, happy Pikachu look. Oh, what happens when we run into a situation where like we have to, like, is Saw just gonna start
The
wasting
tracker
people?
is activated.
Well, normal cargo hold. Nothing looks out of the ordinary.
You hear that?
Huh?
It sounds like singing.
What?
I don't hear anything.
These containers.
Oh,
are filled
is
with
he
high-quality
being
construction
summoned to?
compounds.
There's an Imperial military shuttle on hold 12. Okay, the ship is more than it seems.
Find out where we're going.
Okay.
Tanis sector? That's just empty space out there. No
Where
settlements
is
or
it?
stations.
The
Oh,
perfect
no.
hiding place.
Or just a rendezvous point.
Either way, there's like something
Guys,
going on.
Chopper says Cargo Bay 17 is a restricted area.
So that's where we
Oh.
go next.
Let's head there. Thank you, Pikachu.
Move along,
Like, hey.
droid.
Why? Like his little battle cry.
Oh no.
Oh.
Prisoners.
Holy crap. Oh no.
Your intel came through. We can free these people.
Yeah.
My intel
Yeah.
wasn't about prisoners. The Empire has prisoners all over the galaxy.
We can still help them, Saw.
Yeah, we have to help
Why are you
them.
here? What do you know about the cargo aboard this vessel?
Nothing about any cargo, but I did overhear some troopers talking about the Jeddah system. If there's any
Okay.
special cargo, it probably came from there.
The Jeddah
Well, that's
system, huh?
something. Jeddah
Who are you?
system.
Empire tried to hire me away for some secret project, but I didn't want to leave my family.
Oh.
they just took me.
Technician.
Everyone here is a reactor mechanic or power specialist of some kind.
Doesn't make
Guess
sense.
so why
The Empire
they
wouldn't have
needed
all the
them.
security just to
We are still prisoners.
Well, yeah. True. We're trying to free you.
Huh?
Surprise!
The rebels?
stop.
Got that right.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
Chop, get them to the escape pods. We'll take out the hyperdrive.
Saw's like, he's not too concerned about like helping me. He's like, whatever, there's prisoners all over. We gotta stick to what we came for. I mean, I wonder if all those people are being...
Wait,
Oh, there it is.
Ezra, engine room is this way.
do you hear
We
that?
hear something.
It's like a song. It's coming from in there.
Yeah.
Can you get
What?
us in?
That's why I'm
Let's
here,
check
right?
it. Let's check it out. Is there a creature in there? Because we know he can like communicate with creatures. I thought maybe it was one of the prisoners. Whoa! Whoa! There is something in there. They're like guarding it. You tell. Look at.
You're a very kind little droid.
Yes. He's like. You must. He's like, that's what you think. Ha ha ha. If only you knew me.
Where'd they go?
Oh, look at that. Look at the armor, though.
Cover. What? 3-6, I said take cover.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow.
The blocks have been...
We found it.
Okay. Should we open it? Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. It appears to be opening itself. What on earth is it?
That? No, it can't be.
Yeah,
Guess what?
it's a kyber crystal.
That's what I heard singing. Like the one in my lightsaber did when I found it.
These crystals store and amplify energy,
Oh,
so one this big is probably unstable. Put your blasters away.
This for the Death Star, isn't it? Is this for the Death Star?
Captain,
This is for the Death Star, isn't it?
He wants us to get out.
Yeah. Out.
Back to the hold? I don't understand.
Just an
They're about to do
observation,
something.
but this is not a very good rescue.
We gotta stop the ship and get the prisoners out of here.
No! We need this cargo to reach its destination. We need to find out what the Empire's building.
We can't take the chance
We
the Empire will get this crystal back.
No.
You're right about that,
If
too.
they, yeah. Okay. Cool.
We'll head to the engine room and stop
If
the ship.
we get it done, they might actually be able to do something with it. Which
We
I didn't
better
like that
hurry or
look.
The Empire's gonna figure.
Dang it. That's why it was. I'm like, is it a? I thought it was a creature, maybe. No, it's kyber crystal. Whoa!
There's the hyperdrive. 3, 2.
Stop!
no!
What the heck? He's like, you're gonna get in my
I've come
way.
too far to give up the quest.
He knew
I
it.
must learn the secrets of my enemy. And
He's
today-
just.
I will.
Oh, you know what? Had they stopped it there, I wonder.
The cargo is gone.
Gone. Commander, if anything happens to that crystal,
It's both our heads. Where are the rebels?
I don't know, but we've lost contact
So-
with the engine room.
He took it, but he's still gonna like see where they're headed. I
We're
don't
going to
wait.
the tunnel.
You betrayed us.
Geonosis was only the beginning. The materials, the power technician, the crystal. It all adds up
true.
to what the Empire's building.
That
We
is
have
true.
To fight this ship to the end.
Doesn't mean we go
Those empty
shooting each
coordinates
other.
in the tunnel sec- The difference between us, Ezra, is this. I will do whatever is required
Yeah.
to be the victor.
Why
There's
did
no
you
loyalty.
Bring the crystal in here, Saw?
It's like you said, we can't allow it to remain in the Empire's hands. Coming out of hyperspace.
So we didn't want them to have it, but at the same time we
I hope this was worth it.
seriously like it's just the other extreme. It's like there's no loyalty. It's like, you know, you get in my way, whatever. I'm just gonna do what I have to do.
Sir, rebel vessel approaching.
Okay, yep, because we sent that message. Gotcha.
This is war, Ezra.
What about doing what's right? Isn't
Yeah.
that what this war is about?
What is right? Let me ask you this. What would you do to save your world? It's too late for me. My
He's
world
thought
is gone.
about that.
I lost
That
everything.
sucks. It
And
does.
once you do, you can see things clearly, and you understand what's at stake.
But we
I don't
do
think
still
clear is
have
how he's
something,
seeing.
Saw. The people on this ship. I just
Right.
want to help them.
That's your choice, Ezra. But I suggest you hurry, because this is what I am willing to do.
What are you doing?
What? Are you serious? You
These
just
crystals can
like
become unstable.
Stop! What are you doing? He's like, yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a head start before this thing blows up.
Turning it into a bomb?
I won't let the Empire use it, so you better get off this ship.
Hands up.
God, wow.
Let us out of here.
Yeah, please. We just want to get away with our lives.
You fight your war, we'll fight ours.
Yeah.
Farewell, friend. I hope we meet again.
And we're still kind of friends. I mean, at the end of the day, it's, I dare say we need both. We need someone to like be like, I can't stop and help. I need to go ahead. And we need someone to stop and help. Maybe, I don't know.
Get the prisoners to that shuttle.
Cool.
Don't worry about the guards, just meet us there.
He's like, you're the boss, apparently.
The shuttle is prepped and awaiting your arrival. I think I'll go back to the container now.
Okay, you don't need to be sassy about your rescue. Oh! He's like, you want to go,
To follow him.
This droid is cross-wired. Where do you think you're going?
Wherever I want.
Stop right there. Apologies, sir, but this droid was ordered to evacuate us. We have our orders. The ship is being held for the commander.
Oh, is it now? Chopper let out like a primal scream before he like. Chopper is the best. Chopper's the best. I love how he like pulled the guy in and was like, you want to be rescued or not? There we go. Anything's a weapon. Crates, cargo. There we go. Let's go.
What are you doing?
No time for hyperspace. I'm putting that Star Destroyer between us and that crystal.
Okay.
Wasn't that the commander? Where is she going?
Sir, we're getting a large
Guess
energy
again.
leak. Something is going.
Whoa.
Power to the shield.
Ah! Oh my god! Please hit the hyperdrive!
Great. The engines are fried. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, nice. Well, hopefully Harold will be here soon.
Maybe we are.
These two can't go anywhere without blowing something up.
It's true. Hey!
We've all decided to enlist in your cause. We figured if the Empire valued our skills, they'd be better put to work serving you. And the rebellion.
Hey!
I'm sure Command.
And the Empire is already on the verge of winning a war most of the Rebel Alliance doesn't believe has already begun.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. It's a lot to think about, honestly. The playing field is not level whatsoever in this war. I gotta say, I thought I would have a really good picture in my head at the end of it of like why we do what we do and why we don't want to do what Saw does. And I think it just made me more confused, honestly, because it's really hard to get on board with Saw's methods. And look at, like, if you just want to look at things practically, if he had been the only one there and all of those prisoners had died or had gotten, you know, they wouldn't have, I think the Empire would have worked hard to keep them around, but like, had they been taken by the Empire or died, we would have lost a valuable new asset as well. Like, those skills are pretty in demand, and now they're going to be helping the rebels. So, like, even if you just want to look at it very, like, cut and dry of, like, what is going to help us the most in our cause, that's an argument against Saw right there. And also, there's just the more of, like, we're here because what the Empire is doing is wrong, and we want to be free of them. And so is Saw. But I get that Saw has been through a lot, and I think he's just like, I don't really care about, and we saw, again, we saw this in Andor, like, when you kind of take yourself and remove yourself from the concept, the construct of right and wrong, and you're just kind of doubling down on whatever needs to be done. It's kind of what it looks like. But dang, I really thought we'd come out of that being like, no way, we don't, but I think it was even better that it's so layered at this point that while, like, yeah, Saw flippin' shot us and clearly, like, has no concept of, I mean, I think there is somewhat of he does have, like, a crew and everything, but certainly not like what we know. You know, it's not a democracy. You could tell that much of, like, the way that we care about each other and care about what each other has to say and thinks and objects and yada yada. Yeah, no, not so much with Saw. At least not in that scenario. I don't know if maybe it would be different with, like, his own people, but because he was also like, you know, following orders will only get you so far, but I just get the idea that, like, he just does whatever he needs. He's not even worried about, like, a structure and resources and all that. He is just kind of like one person just following whatever is in his path to try and figure out what the Empire is doing so he can take them down. I mean, it was interesting because at the end there, yeah, maybe we do need one person to go on and follow more closely of what the Empire's going to do, and maybe we do need people for rescue. Like, maybe we need both. Maybe we need both kinds of people in a war. It's just really, it's hard to get on board with Saw, but at the same time, you could really clearly see a lot of the problems with, you know, trying to hold the Empire to some kind of standard and fight that way. And it's not like we have a problem taking out Imperial anything when we need to. I mean, it's not like they're afraid to do that, our rebels, but you know, at the same time, like, yeah, we're kind of being like coordinated by Mon Mothma now, who's like, okay, well, there's just some kind of standard practices involved here. Some things that there's some lines you don't cross, and the Empire has no lines. So it's just really tough. But I like that episode a lot because I honestly thought we were going to end up with like, oh no, like we don't want to be anything like Saw. And I think at the end of the day, we're still kind of like, are we doing the right thing? Do we even have a finger on the pulse of the right thing anymore? Because there's so many decisions you can make that might help one thing and hurt another. You know, like I found it interesting. We kind of started off this arc talking about Lothal, and like we were supposed to go help Lothal, and now we're not going to, but they were expecting it. Like, what do we do? And honestly, I don't see Saw's methods as being any better for helping people, because we could see that's just like, that's not, he doesn't really care about that. He's like, whatever, you know, the Empire hurts a lot of people. Like, we just got to take down the Empire. I can't stop and help every single person I run into. Like, it's just not my job. So, like, neither case would really benefit from Saw's perspective, I think. You know, like, it's not like it's just really tough. It's just really tough. I don't know what the right answer is. And honestly, maybe we just need both. But then it's like, I don't know if we even want to be quite that extreme. It's just really, really tough, you guys. It's an amazing thing to be exploring on a show. It definitely gets you thinking, and I think it definitely got our crew thinking. And even Hera, like, it's funny to see Ezra being like, well, Hera had her doubts too, and was like, you know what, after losing a ton of my people over this whole thing, like, I would love to stick it to them. Like, it's just really, really tough, I think, is the point of what I'm trying to say, because I've said it a million times. It's tough. Great episode. Great arc. I love it. I love that we got Saw for a little bit. I'm always down for some Saw. I think he's just such a great character, and he's just such chaos, you know? Like, you just never know what you're gonna get. It's nothing like having a regular Rebel mission. It is a shame that we have to be so divided, though. It's like, dang it, if only we could just work together, we'd be doing a lot better. So all right, guys, I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. I can't wait for what's coming in the rest of the season. At this point, I mean, that was episode 4 out of 15, so we really are getting down to the wire here on the show. I'm excited and also like just super bittersweet on it because I'm gonna miss the show so much. But yeah, guys, can't wait for next week. Hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time as we barrel towards the end of this series. I know I will need you for every single second, so we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.